Samir, we're talking about decades here, and every decade has seen two cycles at least. One sugar rush followed by a drop. If this is the year of volatility, I'm using the word slowdown, you're using the word volatility. How is the 2023 volatility cycle different from the previous cycles?
So let's look at the previous cycles. We could start with GFC. We could start earlier also. In
GFC.
each of the...
I'll start with GFC.
But as you said, we are there for 50 decades, so we have history on it. But on GFC also, what you saw is there was an immediate fall off the cliff, and at that time, the concerns were also very, companies vanished. It's not, you don't expect it coming this time here. But there also, there was an immediate increase in revenue. For TCS, we for the next 4 to 5 years, we were in strong double-digit growth. And what drives that is, as I mentioned in our previous conversation also, that technology will then become, and more technology is getting embedded and becoming the driver for change, whether it is in terms of transformation or in terms of getting an organization or an enterprise which is more resilient, agile. So that is something which we believe should play out.
So the GFC crisis lasted for almost 2 years, 2 to 2.5 years. Then came the Brexit issue, which also lasted for 2 years. Now, if this is a global slowdown or a realignment of cost or US regional bank or UK or everything put together, will it last for at least 15 to 18 months? Because that's history.
So timing can be plus or minus, but should be in that range. And if you look at it from a TCS perspective, even in the peak of GFC, it was 1 quarter of negative and then positive growth coming in. During Brexit, we used to call out that UK that time also was growing strong for us. Even during the peak of pandemic, we had 1 quarter of negative and then followed by strong growth coming in. So I wouldn't quantify it as a period because that's the uncertainty. I'd not want to get into a crystal ball gazing thing. But in the range is what we should expect. The medium to long term should definitely be positive.
What to your mind has dramatically changed between 1st of January 2023 and 1st of January 2020, 1st of April? Because there seems to be a change in tone and tonality and the line of communication. I'm not blaming it on any, I'm not holding it against the commentary, but this is the reality we live in. This is the dynamism of the world. So from a client standpoint, what has changed dramatically?
Absolutely. You called it out right. So what we saw at the beginning of the year, I called out on the UK and Europe side, and what we are saying also, we are seeing incremental positive coming in.
So UK was bad and is becoming better.
What has played out is on US side of it, what we expected at the beginning of the year, when going into February and March, given the financial volatility which happened and the banking crisis happened, has led to clients being risk averse, cautious, more cautious than usual. And that is what has played out. And the immediate reaction was to put a stop on a significant amount of discretionary projects which were there, projects which can be delayed. They want further certainty before they start projects which are not critical.
Fair point.